With 53,000 new cases of cancer diagnosed in the state of New Jersey every year and 16,000 deaths, why would we wait? Save our school? I get it. But saving lives? That's awfully compelling. The opportunity is here now. The result of all of the mergers and partnerships that have been formed that have now made available a major expansion to Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. This new cancer pavilion at 12 stories and 510,000 square feet will be the only freestanding cancer hospital in New Jersey. The Cancer Institute will be going for its redesignation by the National Cancer Institute for its designation as a comprehensive cancer care center. Critical to that, because it's a competitive environment, the construction of this new facility virtually assures that they'll get that designation. This new facility will accommodate 20,000 additional patient visits a year, a $750 million commitment to the fight against cancer and make it real.
Lab space will be provided for 10 new research teams dedicated to accelerating new scientific outcomes and enabling physicians and scientists to transport new discoveries directly from the laboratory bench to patients.
And it can happen here in New Brunswick, so people don't have to travel to New York City, to Philadelphia to get comprehensive, complete cancer care treatment. Cancer doesn't travel well, and cancer doesn't wait. We can't either. People need to understand that this project, it is part of an overall plan. It is what New Brunswick and the healthcare community in the city has done for decades. New Brunswick has done $4 billion worth of redevelopment, focused on the creation of jobs, the improvement of healthcare, making sure that the quality of life for our residents in the city of New Brunswick gets better, to create educational opportunities, and to make sure that those that are underserved have the opportunity to get the best services they can possibly get. This particular project checks all those boxes. 500 to 600 new jobs, and will create 1,000 new construction jobs. You'll be able to get the best and most comprehensive cancer care and treatment. There isn't anybody that can say that they haven't been impacted by cancer, either for themselves or a loved one or a dear friend, in their lifetime. This is what we do in New Brunswick. We continue to improve not only our community, but recognize that we have an obligation as people to make sure that whatever we can do to best serve others, we need to do. We have the opportunity to create a state-of-the-art, brand new school for the neighborhood that will be beneficial to our community and to the families of the city of New Brunswick for generations to come. That site, which is 131 Jersey Avenue, has already been cleaned to the standard that medical offices require, and so there's more work to be done to clean it to a residential standard. But what that site provides, I'd say 4.7 acre parcel, more than 100 parking spaces on the site, and perhaps most importantly, because we all love the outdoors, you can get a real playground for the kids where you don't have one today. And there are more families whose kids go to Lincoln Annex that live closer to this site than they do to the current Lincoln Annex site. If the Lincoln Annex site becomes the location of the Cancer Pavilion, the children and families will need a new location for their school. We have a facility, the Pathways Campus, that has served our city as a temporary school facility for more than 10 years. And all of this at no expense to the schools or to the city's taxpayer. The social media messaging, they're purposefully giving misinformation. In the past, it has served as the home to Paul Robeson Community School for the Arts and Redshaw Elementary School and our middle school, while the school for those students was being either demolished and constructed on the same site or significantly renovated and expanded. This is where they've gone. Those are the types of things that people need to know. The city and New Brunswick Development Corporation have had a track record of doing this successfully in the past that have produced this quality state-of-the-art community schools to make sure our kids get the best opportunities of education that they can possibly get. New Brunswick High School, now in existence for 10 years, has graduated thousands of students and turned them on to the next levels of their life in a positive and successful fashion. So it's not just the kids today, but we need to take care of the kids of tomorrow and the families of tomorrow. This is one way of getting it done. People need to recognize in the state of New Jersey, there is no money on the horizon for new schools in urban districts. If we don't do this today, the families and the kids that are at Lincoln Annex will be in Lincoln Annex for decades to come. To improve the educational system, our facilities, etc., is not going to be accomplished in any other way except to do it now. We will wrap our arms around these students and we will make sure that they get the quality education that they deserve, both in the immediate future as well as the long term. We have people at heart and people in mind when we move the city forward. It's an opportunity that, if you pass it up, not an opportunity that's going to see itself again.